This segment is sponsored by Bradenton Area Tourism Bureau. This fall, we saw Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton do some serious damage to some of America's favorite Florida Gulf Coast beaches. So how do we support those spots that we love so much? Here to tell us is travel expert Gabe Saglier. Gabe, it's a beautiful shot you've got there. Hello.
Wish you were here, Kristen. Yes, it's a beautiful start to the day. Beautiful Anna Maria Island.
Oh, I love Anna Maria. That is my hometown area, and I saw the devastation that happened with these hurricanes. So why is it important for us to support these areas?
Well, you said it. This was a particularly active hurricane season, right? At least 5 major storms that rolled through the area. And of course, as you mentioned, both Helene and Hilton within a couple of weeks would have rolled through this area. There's still some refurbishment going on from some of the storm damage. And of course, that strong storm surge did push a lot of sand inland. The good news is that we're about a week away from the process of getting the sand back on the shoreline, sifted, clean, and back on the shore. We're about a week away of that being done. In fact, all of the beaches now are back open. And the travel dollar, Kristen, definitely a big part of a process like this. It's certainly about that economic infusion, about retaining and creating jobs out here. And at the end of the day, spending money directly with the vacation rental businesses here, with the locally owned businesses, is the best way to guarantee that your investment becomes part of this rebound process. And from what I can see here in Anna Maria Island, in Bradenton, which is just across the water, this has been a process that's happening in pretty short order, which is great to see.
I love that. And the businesses are starting to reopen, some of them, right? So you can go down. It's like you're still going and loving everything that we love about the Florida Gulf Coast.
Indeed. Yeah. So this is primarily here on Anna Maria Island, a vacation rental business. I'm at the main sail, which puts me right on the water here. But all of these are very boutique-y, very sort of upscale, yet very approachable properties. Some of them are dealing with, especially on the ground level, some refurbishing, revamping going on. But the second, third stories are on the third floor here, totally open for business. They're maintaining those reservations over the next couple of months. I've been walking up and down the island, visiting with some of these local shop owners. A lot of those stores are in fact back open. Most of the landmark restaurants are back open, and they're seeing reopenings on a daily basis, Kristen, so that the goal here is that by Christmas, any business that had to shut down that was affected by those hurricanes will be back up and running.
Oh, I love that. That's such wonderful news. That's so great. What for you, Anna Maria Island, Bradenton area, what are some of the charms that you love people to experience?
Well, this is, I think, one of my favorite parts of the state of Florida. A lot of folks watching would be familiar with it. There are a lot of nonstop flights out of Reagan and Dulles and BWI to get you down here to the Sarasota Bradenton Airport. That's 30 minutes away from Anna Maria Island. This is a part of Florida that goes back about 175 years, before the theme parks, before the high rises of South Beach. So I call it nostalgic old Florida charm. No building on this island more than 3 stories high. Almost no chain restaurants. So all these businesses locally family owned. So yeah, that approachability, that quaintness is what has drawn so many people over the years here, and what I tout as one of the big draws of this particular sort of a little haven on the southwestern shores of the state of Florida.
It's a good way to describe it, a haven. I love that. Okay, Gabe, where do we go for more information to plan our trip? We're ready to get down there.
All right, come on down. And if you've got your reservations, keep them, because this place is very much open for business all over again. Visit BradentonGulfIslands.com.
All right, Gabe, enjoy that beautiful sun and sand that you've got there. Thank you so much for this information.
Gonna go take a dip right now. Thanks, Kristen.
Sounds wonderful. And once again, for more information, you can head to BradentonGulfIslands.com/recovery.